it is really a scary time for higher education, and what we're facing in the next couple of years, where we could face where, we're closing colleges, we're privatizing, we're raising tuition by 45%.
You're going to have bigger classes. You're going to have faculty departures and retirements without replacements. There are a lot of other states that are in difficult circumstances as well, but insofar as some are not or are able to recover faster, you're going to see a faculty drain heading that way. People are going to go somewhere else.
As the state funding base for higher education has eroded, the portion of operating funds that institutions in the state get, public higher education institutions get, has been backfilled by the family's share, the family and students' share. So 25 years ago, on a general basis, about 60% of the funding that state institutions of higher education got were from the state, and 40% from families and students. Now it's almost exactly the opposite.
We do these death by 1,000 cuts. We're taking 3% this year. We're taking 5% next year. Oops, we're taking 7% this year. And the colleges are, wobbling, and they're getting weak-kneed because it's 1,000 cuts. But by 2011, they're taking it all.
If something isn't changed in the next year or two, you could very well see community colleges starting to close. Whole parts of the state not having the opportunity to send kids to get college credit without having to pick up and move to the Front Range, which is a significant undertaking and financial burden in its own right for many families.
If you shifted to a pure enterprise account behavior, you would, in time, quite dramatically change the nature of the student body and the kinds of people who could come.
It may turn out that we need to go back to the ballot with another proposal. Hopefully be able to convince the citizens of Colorado that this is something that's absolutely critical to the economic vitality and sustainability of our state.
It's going to take a Herculean effort on the part of a lot of people, and it's probably going to take constitutional change, and a prelude to that in terms of convincing the public is going to have to be a long-term, significant educational program, and get not only leadership in the state, but the guy on the street, guys and gals on the street, to start thinking seriously about what they want the state to look like. Not next week, not next year, not at the next election, but a decade or two from now, when their kids and grandkids are looking for a better future.